What up, world? It's your boy Big Willie, aka the Pac Mac. Man, it is a great day. I hope everyone is blessed. As always, I am blessed and happy to see you. Oh my goodness, Magic. So, MagicCon Vegas is just about ending now. I wish I could have been there. That is a goal of mine for next year, is to hopefully get to go to Vegas next year, because I believe Vegas is happening right before Final Fantasy. I want to say it's like right before it. So, we working on it. We trying to figure our stuff out. Got my puppers in the way. Hey, Layla. But, man, they had a bunch of announcements going. Let's go ahead and start out with that. The Netflix and Magic the Gathering show is coming soon. They had the show. Ken Troop introduced Terry Matalas, who is the showrunner, and he didn't really say too much about the show. He kind of hinted Jace was going to be there, Chandra Ajani. Chandra and Ajani was on the little cover of the thing, so hey, it's looking like it's going to be hot. We, hopefully, if it's anything like One Piece, we might have a shot. And either way, like, this is gonna be like the first like real Magic the Gathering like show. Like, if they make it kind of like Games of Thrones or something, I'm just saying, like the good parts of Games of Thrones, because we ain't gonna get into all that. But then after that, they had the panel introduction. Blaise Rasmussen hosted the panel, which was Aaron Forsythe, Jackie Jones, Mark Hagan, and Mark Rosewater. Then they get into a little bit about Foundations, but we're going to get to that a lot later, because Foundations was definitely one of the like big hammer down points of this whole show, and I've got a lot to say about that. But they made some big major move announcements. So first off, standard rotation in 2027, it's going to be in January, and it's going to be at the beginning of the year. Every year after that, which means that Bloomborough and Dustmore, the last two standard sets that just came out, they're not rotating until 2027 in January. So keep that in mind, like pinpoint there. The biggest pop of the night, Mark Hagan announced this, and it was like one of the few things he was announcing this whole show. But MSRP is back for some of the products, which, as someone who has worked, who, still buys cards regularly and has worked at a card shop before and works at a big retailer and has worked for other big retailers, this is kind of awesome. Like, now you can really see how much, like, some of these stores be getting over. And I'm just sitting there saying, like, MSRP is excellent, because now you can finally, like, pinpoint what the price should be, So that's going to be really cool. And Foundation prices they look nice. They look nice. Everything is standard legal to a point. So basically what that means is, like, from here on out, starting with Final Fantasy is the next Universes Beyond big set that's coming out. That set, standard legal, period. I know a lot of people are kind of up in arms about it, and I'm like, I wonder why, because like half y'all don't even play standard. Me personally, I'm more welcome to it. I think Universes Beyond, personally speaking, yes, it's a cash grab, but yes, it's getting more eyes to Magic the Gathering. Some of my friends who would not have gotten into Magic the Gathering are getting into Magic the Gathering because, hey, look, there's a Final Fantasy set coming out, and I rock hard with Final Fantasy. What's this all about? I'm like, man, you should have been into Magic, but here, come on through. We got you. Marvel is coming out with sets. Magic the Gathering, like, this is like the fact that they are like making it standard legal for everybody. Like, I felt bad for the Lord of the Rings people and the Assassin's Creed people who like are really diehard about that. Fallout people to some extent, but Fallout was all Commander stuff. But like, there's a lot of people jumping into this game because certain IPs are jumping into this game. And I need, like, that's, like, whether you, like, hate the idea of Universes Beyond or love it, like, this is an opportunity for you to bridge that gap, you know, with some of your people who don't care about Magic the Gathering. This is an opportunity, and you should take advantage of that. And then making it standard legal, that's going to get a lot of people into wanting to play professional, and hopefully that'll bring standard back to prominence. I still have some issues, but for the most part, I like where that's heading. So I got the calendar, and hopefully I will have a full complete calendar posted here, or at least like complete to a point, and it should have all the dates. I didn't mark all the dates in my notes, but you know, future me will, you know, post the should be right there. Yeah. So first things first, we're going to Aether Drift. Aether Drift is described as a kind of death race. It's over three different planes, and I mean, like, you know, we got some spoilers of a couple cards. I will say this, like, you know, like it's pretty much I kind of, whenever they talked about Aether Drift like a long time ago, I was like, yeah, Kaladesh is probably going to be one of the three. So I mean, it's definitely going to be Kaladesh. Like, you definitely can see very Kaladesh-y like things there. One of the other ones that I think is like pretty kind of obvious off of the artwork is Amonkhet. So like, I think that's really cool. And I don't know what the third one is, but I mean, I know other people will probably say something. You know, comment down below. You know, what do you think the other plane is? But they're racing for this. I think it's called the Aether Spark. I'm gonna try to get a picture of, like, it's a legendary planeswalker artifact equipment, something like that. It's got planeswalker abilities, like, but they didn't show. They only showed the types. They didn't show the cost. And I know that it's the headliner of Aether Drift. We'll get into headliners in a little bit later. Put a pin on that. But after Aether Drift, we got Tarkir Dragonstorm. Oh, last thing before we go to Tarkir Dragonstorm, let's back up. Aether Drift. All the teams are two-colored. So they're doing two-color teams, like red-green. So basically, like, all you Guild of Ravnica people and some of you Strixhaven people, yo, like, this is the dual color set. This is the dual color set. But hey, three-color people, we ain't been left out because we're going to Tarkir Dragonstorm is the next set, and it's back to Tarkir, and we don't know fully like what cards we're getting. All we do know is there is a new Sarkhan and there's a new Ugin. Sarkhan doesn't have a spark. Ugin still does have this spark. And they got some really cool, like, Ghost Flame technique in there that I will try to find a picture of. Hopefully future me will put it right there. Yeah. One, if not both of the cards. But they didn't show all the text and all the stuff. So it's just the picture of, like, you know it's Ugin and you know it's Sarkhan. So, you know. You know, they give us what they give us, and we got to take what we can take. Anyways, the set I am most excited about after that is the Final Fantasy set. Now, if you know me, and you really know me, I am a Final Fantasy fiend. The world is square. Like, I love Final Fantasy. Love it. So excited. And then the first little artwork they posted was... if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Anyways, like some of the art they've been showed in the little teaser video, it's just beautiful. Already know, like, most of, like, the protagonists are gonna be showing up in the game. I mean, in the card game. You know, like I really, I know this set's gonna just like it's gonna be a home run. I wonder if they're gonna do serialized cards. I really am going hard on this set. Like I just, it's Final Fantasy. It's a dream come true. I've been dreaming about this since the '90s when I played Final Fantasy VI. Just saying. Just saying. Uh, After that, we got this set called Edge of Eternities, and it's apparently like space sci-fi, and it looks really cool. And they really didn't like. They showed off some kind of like cool like foiling thing. I don't think they're gonna do serialized cards for that set, but they got some cool looking new foil that looks like super dark. All we got was like the name of the card. I'm gonna have to go back and look through. Future me is gonna post at least the name of the card if I can't get like a screenshot of like the little like the card, because like the card looked like I don't understand what it is. I don't understand, but it looks awesome. It does look awesome. And there was some special guy that was there. I don't know who was it. I don't know. Maybe there's some artwork up here or something. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? After that, Spider-Man. Bring me Spider-Man! Oh my goodness, we are getting a Spider-Man set. It's gonna be awesome. I cannot wait. I am so happy about that. Personally speaking, personal story time. While I was out in California years ago, I played this game called Versus. It was the Marvel and DC card game. Um, Honestly, if it was still out today, I'd probably be playing that as well as Magic. That is like the one card game that I definitely like went hard in, and that's also the one card like that was the last time I went hard into a card game that wasn't Magic. So I was just like, yeah, you know. But now we got Marvel and Magic, and we're gonna get Marvel. We got the secret layers that we're gonna be talking about in the next video. We're gonna be talking about all 5 of the secret layers, and I'm gonna talk about something special that I'm trying to set up with that. So, tune in for the next video so that way you can check that out and see what I got cooking, because your boy's chef in the kitchen. We stirring pots. We stirring pots and making things happen. Yes, sir. But the Spider-Man set, and then after the Spider-Man set for this year, 2025. This is all 2025. Like I said, calendar again. You might see something that says UUB. It's Undisclosed Universes Beyond. So there is going to be a third Universes Beyond set, much to the people's dismay of like, they just want Magic to be Magic, and I'm like, Magic is still Magic. It's just that we've got the opportunity to cross over, and I'm gonna stand hard on that hill, because this is going to bring more people wanting to play Magic. And like, I've been saying this, I said this a long time ago, that it's going to be inevitable. I said this around when the first Ponies' Magic came out, and I was like, this is inevitable. It will happen. It will happen, and we are full-fledged going into it. So, yeah. Other announcements they had in there: Pioneer Masters for Arena. I really wish they would do this in paper, which, who knows, they might do this in paper in the middle of the year, because you know how they do that one set that's like, like your Commander Masters and Commander Legends and Baldur's Gate, like the one that's like, hey, look, I mean, that would be a good time to release Pioneer Masters. I'm just going to throw it out there. They probably won't, because they also got Innistrad Remastered. And Innistrad Remastered has a lot of things in it. I don't know what the super other chase cards are, but they did mention one, and it's somebody pretty spicy. Yeah. Yep. That's right. We are getting an Edgar Markov reprint, and I know People who don't own the card, it's just like, I get a chance to finally get that card. People who do own the card, it's like, mine's might have dropped price. Reprints. I'm happy for it. I'm happy for all the super treatments for it. It's getting a serialized version that looks like it's like the text looks like it's from Cuphead, and I'm just like, ooh wee. Y'all should be doing this super cool, cool art stuff that y'all, y'all should be doing stuff like this, all the time. If you can, you know what I'm saying? Make there be legitimate chases in getting these packs because I told you we was going to talk more about foundations, but first off, we got to get to the headliner, which that Edgar Markov is the headliner for this set. They already talked about the Aether Drift headliner, which is the Aether Smart. And they said sometimes the headliner will be serialized. They're really trying to make this more collectible. Getting back to Foundations. Foundations has regular arts, has full arts, has special Japanese arts that look, oh man. I don't know why. I got the Hatsune Miku freaking Llanowar Elves, and I thought that one was hot. And then they got this little waifu freaking Llanowar Elves. If I played elves in any format, I would need 4. Bare minimum. Foil. Just off jump street, I'm just saying, I'm just speaking. But Foundations looks like, as much as a lot of people are kind of hey, look, we want to hate on this. I think Foundations is a very, very long time coming good idea. A really good idea. And I can't wait to actually get my hands on quite a few of these products that they're doing with the beginner box and the starter collection. The bundle, of course, I'm always going to get a bundle. We're always going to get a bundle. We're always going to get a bundle. At the bare minimum, a bundle. But, the thing is, teaching this game is a task. I have been lucky to teach quite a few people how to play. And a lot of people, most of them have stuck with it. Or really like the game and will enjoy it occasionally. And I do think that, I remember Portal back in the day, that set was just mostly creatures and sorceries, you know what I'm saying? There's I like where their head was at when they said that, hey, instead of dumbing it down, we're going to put a little bit of everything in here to try to give you a good, just jumping off point. You know what I'm saying? And just being hey, look, because there's creatures, there's so many different abilities, keywords in this set that I'm wow, Think Twice is in this set. There's something with landfall in this set. I'm ooh, they are really seriously trying to get you in. And I like that. I like that because a lot of people, one of the reasons why I started this channel was a buddy of mine. I saw him looking at the Fallout decks, and I was yo, I didn't know he played Magic, So next day or so, I went to hit him up, and I was yo, did you get that Mothman deck? Man, that Mothman deck slaps. He was no, I didn't, but you're in the fall? And I was no, but I'm in the Magic the Gathering. And even if you're in the Fallout and I'm in the Magic the Gathering, welcome. For real. Let me tell you about this game. And sat down and ran through a couple games and showed him all sorts of stuff, gave him a whole bunch of cards and stuff. It was just bro, this game is hot. This game is a rabbit hole, and it goes deeper, I promise. But like, this game is fun as fuck. Oops, I need to beat that out. Future me, yeah, do the thing. But this game is amazing, and it's fun, and I can't. I can gush about it all day, But it's just like people need a starting point, and Foundations looks like it's going to be that starting point that for the next 5 years, because they said from 2024 to 2029, it's going to be legal and it's going to be reprinted in regular rotation. Like, I think that's awesome, and I like the fact that they're like, we ain't got to do this again and again and again because that's what they used to do in the past. Core set, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016. Half of the cards the same cards. The other half of the cards, there was a couple new ones. But like the fact that we're gonna get this and we have this available to us for the next 5 years, like I think that's smart. Like I think that's smart, And then, with everything being standard available, I think that's smart too. Like just like do more paper events, you know what I'm saying? Put arena codes in the packs, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I do think that's something like y'all should do. Like Pokemon does that. Why aren't y'all doing that? Just saying, um, token cards should have the ad on the back, you know. But every pack should come with a token card, if not an art card, but not an ad card. If it's an ad card, like, or if you're gonna, worse, if you're gonna make it an ad card, put an arena code on there. At least that way it's like, oh, like everyone will be hunting after the ad cards. Then I'm just throwing this out there. I'm trying to really just spit some good ideas out there. I know I skipped ahead to the Foundations part because I was going to do the Foundations part last because like the commercial they did for Foundations really like it tugged at my heartstrings. As somebody who's literally like played this game for quite some time. My story is a little bit different from old dude's story in the commercial, but my story is very similar. And I'm like, yo, like I, mm, mm, mm. Like it's beautiful. It is. Long-time players will probably like, just sit there and just, respect, respect, respect. But they also announced a SpongeBob Secret Lair, and I don't know how like great that's gonna be. I'm not really a SpongeBob guy, but I think it's cool. And if it brings more people in, hey, brings more people in. More the merrier. Come on. Remember, like I always say, it is all about the gathering. Oh my goodness. I am looking on TikTok daily, and I'm seeing a lot of the videos people have from MagicCon Vegas, and like I would like to go to a MagicCon. I haven't been able to go because money's a little tight, and you know what I'm saying, and we on the struggle bus. But we're gonna do our best that next year we're gonna make it to one of the MagicCons, hopefully Vegas. But we're gonna try our best to make it to one. That is one of my like big like, hey, look, we're putting this on the vision board. We're gonna try to make it to one, and hopefully get to meet some of my people because I know there's a lot of people that I know on TikTok that need to migrate over here. You know what I'm saying? Because like 90% of y'all follow back. Hit me up and do the thing and help your boy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I wanna go and I wanna be where the people are. Oh Lord. Oh man. But yeah, man, like I'm seeing all the videos. I see all the fun stuff people are doing. I am so excited for them. I'm so happy. And I've got hope for the future of Magic. I still have my criticisms. I still have my like cautionary, like, but I got hope. And that MSRP announcement biggest pop, and I think that was great. And the pack prices are looking quite nice in the Strawberry Remastered, like $6.99 a pack. That's really really good. Like, why wasn't Modern Horizons 3 that price? Why wasn't Modern Horizons 3 that price? I'm still gonna that's a hill I'm gonna die on. I'm tired of like all these expensive packs and like being way too expensive for no reason, and it's like $50 to draft. Like, it shouldn't be $50 to draft. Just saying, you know. But I'm glad MSRP is coming back. I hope that they are more like definitely heavily transparent about MSRP, because it says on most products. So I'm just like, why not all? Like, you need to just go ahead and just, like, it shouldn't be most, it should be all, like for real, like all. But we got to take our victories where we can get them, and just fit where we got them. But anyways, what do y'all think of the news? Let me know. Hit me up. Comment down below. Talk to me. Let me know what's happening, because a lot of stuff is going on. A lot of people are feeling 50-50 about everything being standard. That doesn't mean the commander stuff in each of these sets are standard, though, by the way. And same thing with the Jumpstart. They did make like a whole big little thing about it. Hopefully Future Me will post something similar with the foundations, because they got the little, the icon symbols, because, they got icons. But let me know how it goes. Let me know what your thoughts are. I hope y'all had a great day. I hope you had a great time. Enjoy listening to me talk about this. And I hope this was a little bit more palatable for a lot of people. But either way it goes, hey, I'm trying to drop videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So either way it goes, I hope y'all have a great day. And remember, it is all about the gathering. Holla at your boy. Peace.